Hey, what's up everybody? I hope everybody's having a good new year. Mine is just dandy. As you could probably see, I'm wearing my Green Bay Packers shirt because they are in the championship game that's playing today, so rooting for them. I hope they go to Super Bowl, but anyway, this is not what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be about reading goals that I have made up. But before I give you guys what my goals are for this year, I thought I'd let you know how I did last year. My very first video was not only my intro, but giving you guys what my resolutions were, because the video was published, my first video was published right in the beginning of the year, so that's why I did my goals in that video. So let's see how I did. So my first goal was to read 55 books last year, and that is actually an accomplishment because it was just right at the last minute I read 55 books, and reading 55 books was the most I've ever read in a year. I have never read that many books in a year, so that was just a huge big challenge for me, and I was very proud that I have completed that. My second goal was to start a booktube channel, and that is also kind of an accomplishment because I am still working on booktube, so yay! Goal number 3 was to actually start a book club. That is actually a failure. I did start a book club. It was here in my hometown, and I did start it like in the beginning of the year, but unfortunately, because due to the lack of attendance, nobody was showing up, so I had to end it, and it was a bummer, but I hopefully might do it again. Maybe. We'll see. My number 4 goal was to read more epic fantasy. That is sort of also a failure. I've actually read more YA fantasy than epic fantasy, high fantasy stuff, so but hopefully this year will be a little different, and I'll tell you why later on in this video. Number 5 was to reread Harry Potter, and that is sort of an accomplishment, but sort of not, because I have not read the entire series. Reread the entire series, actually. The only books I have reread so far was the first 3 books. So I have, 4 more to go. My number 6 goal was to read Anne of Green Gables series. And that is also sort of an accomplishment, but also a little bit of a failure because I didn't finish it as well. I've only read the first 2 books, and that was for a year-thon thing, because for classics it was. Like I said, I've only read the first 2 books, which was Anne of Green Gables and Anne of Avonlea, and I have not read Anne of the Island yet. My number 7 goal was to start reading The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. That was more of a failure than an accomplishment because I've only read The Hobbit. I have not started the rest of these Lord of the Rings. And my last goal for 2014 was to finish series and or marathon series. So if I started a series and have not finished it, wanted to finish it, or if I start a series and continue with it, I don't know whether to say if it was failure or not, because there are some that I have not finished, some series that I have not finished, and I have not really marathon series, so that I guess is more of a failure for that one. So for last year's goals, it wasn't too bad, I guess, but hopefully I can do better for this year. This year, I'm pretty sure I came up with some good goals, and I'll let you guys know what they are. So for 2015, I have, 7 goals. Just one less than last year. So for my first goal is of how many books I'm going to read for this year, and it's going to be a little bit of a downhill. So for this year, I'm going to be reading 30 books instead of going more than 55 books. Because reading that many books last year, it kind of put a little bit more pressure on me. But for this year, I wanted to read a little bit less, because this goes into my next goal, and that is to read more adult books and less YA. So like the adult books are a little more hefty in pages and a little more word print, My number 3 goal is to be a little bit more interactive on BookTube. And here's what I mean by this. I do want to kind of comment a little bit more on, other people's videos, but, I want to be a little bit more interactive with my subscribers. The reason why I wanted to do, BookTube in the first place was, not only letting you guys know what books I like and that, but I also kind of want to talk about them, of course, with people, and to also, make friends with people who have the same interests as me. Let me know of what you guys think of that. Let me know in the comments down below. I mean, it'll be quite of a learning experience for me to try to start something new, especially with Google Hangout. I never actually tried it before. My next goal is to finish rereading Harry Potter. So like I said before, I have four more books left, and they're quite the hefty ones in the series. So I hopefully will get to them this year. Next on my list is to start a blog. And of course I've seen a lot of booktubers have, they have different blogs. And I thought it'd be kind of a cool idea to try it out myself as well. But I might need a little help. If you guys could let me know what good sites there are to start a blog, that'd be great. Next on my list is to keep up with BookTube. Not only by watching videos, but also, keep filming them. Yeah, because, I didn't really finish off the year last year great, because my last video of the year was actually the book haul from September. So I want to really keep up with BookTube. And last on my list is to be a little bit more involved in read-alongs. I see a lot of read-alongs on Twitter and Goodreads and stuff like that, and it'd be kind of cool to be involved in it, and that kind of goes more with my interactive goal. I am already participating in the year-a-thon, but, again, a little more interactive. I have not commented really on anything on the group, though. I just really like to, read along with everybody else. So that is it for my goals for this year, and I hope everybody is also accomplishing their goals as well for this year. Let me know of what you guys think and what goals you are trying to accomplish as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.